I'm Rohit Raj and you're watching Rho Trades live YouTube channel. So it's been a long time since I posted a video, and yeah, I've been inactive on social media because I'm focusing on work right now. And today I thought I will just post the expiry video because of the long gap. I don't want this gap to be like extended more. So today we traded with expiry actively and we made some good profits, as well as we gave the updates on the Telegram as well. So I thought I'll just record this for my own journal, or also it can be useful for you. So how I traded this expiry, it was a very calm and peaceful expiry, and I'll just tell you how I traded. And this video quality is not going to be so perfect because I'm going to be shooting in my mobile camera, as well as I'm going to be showing you the screen in my mobile camera as well. So yeah, let's jump into the video and see what we did for this expiry and how we traded the markets. So guys, this is the price action of today. So you can see the market actually opened gap down after the Fed announced the the interest rate decision. So the market actually reacted to it, but it did not really affect the market fundamentally. So it was back again in the flat mode. So it's a very simple market to trade, right? Because after the gap down, we see the recovery, and we tested the yesterday's close level already. So this can be a very good a spot price for us. So this was a basic idea. So and mostly in this expiry I traded only on Nifty 50 because the market was not so violently moving in Nifty and we did not see any big volume coming inside. So Nifty 50 in 1 hour time frame for this whole week, the market opened gap up for this week above the CPR, and it was narrow, so that means the market went to the second resistance, as well as it retraced the resistance twice, and then it came back down. Today opened gap down and then consolidated for the whole trading day. So this consolidation can be traded very easily. It can be if you do anything in option selling approach, you will be easily profitable in this kind of trading setup. So actually in Bank Nifty, I actually traded a strangle as well as straddle in two accounts. One was a strangle account, one was a straddle account. So both strangles and straddles gave a very good profit. So almost strangle account gave 18,000 profit. I booked it yesterday because of the news. And the straddle account, which was 41,100 straddle, which gave almost like a 200 points profit, and I closed it yesterday because ahead of the Fed meeting. So now we almost booked 18,000 in the strangle account, and also 28,000 in the straddle account on Wednesday. From Monday to Tuesday it was a positional trade, and then for today we almost made 9,000 in Nifty alone. We did not trade Bank Nifty at all. In Nifty we made almost 9,000 rupees in one account, and in another account I just traded close to 12,000, which is 11,000 rupees profit, and I took only Nifty trades, and this was a positional trade for a back testing purpose. It was not an actual trade actually. So I just took it yesterday at the yesterday close, and then closed it today morning to get some capital back to make some expiry trades. So we are easily up by 1% in each of the account. So how I traded this Nifty today? So let's go to 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, you can see this 5 minutes time frame. So this first candle was a gap down candle, and then we know that the gap down is right at the second support. So that means I'm not going to go for short positions, as well as I'm not going to go for long positions, because the whole setup is against us. So I was waiting for the recovery, and then at this point the market was steadily consolidating at the 20 MA. That means the market is still seen below the CPR, as well as the market is in the sell side based on the moving average 250 and 20. So I thought I'll go for a call option sell right here. So in two accounts, in one account I sold this resistance, which is 18,150 call option. I sold it at almost 10 rupees I guess, and then I sold the CPR exactly, which is 18,100, which I sold at almost 24 rupees. So this is the trade. This is the Nifty 18,100 CE, sold at 24. I closed it at 8 because I don't want any spike in the last 1 hour. I closed the positions almost at 130 itself today, so which made a very good profit. After that I made some small scalping trade right here, which I thought I'll carry for next day, because if there is not profit, I thought I'll carry it for the next day, but I did not do it. I just booked the profits today because it was giving almost a very good decay today, so I just booked it. So today we closed it almost like 11k profit in this account, and another account, in this account we actually had a strangle which gave almost 28,000 profit on Wednesday, and then I booked it. Today we entered all fresh trades to make almost 9,000 rupees profit. So my approach was very simple. If you can see, my approach was very simple. My general idea is to sell this resistance, which means it will go for 0, and that is what is proven by our back testing. We manually back tested the CPR on the charts, spending hours and hours to get this strategies done. So it's not just a blind sell. You can just go for a we just go for a very good confluence strategy. So every single indicator that we use should come hand in hand, so that we will get to a position where will be beneficial for us, and we'll also have a considerable stop loss as well. So considering all matters, we just enter the position. So very simple, right? 18,150, sold it. It's a very simple trade to make just 1.5% profit in a single day. That's a big return, I will say, as an option seller. 1.5% in a single day by just selling this particular 18,150, and by selling this also we can make almost more than 2%. Because I booked earlier, we can make more than 2%, and eventually the market ended up in 0 as well. So if you see, I traded this strike price mostly, and it ended up in 0, and then I moved on to next week's position, and I tried to do something, but I eventually closed because I wanted to start fresh on Friday and then make some 0.5% or like less than 1% or something out of Friday, and then I'll just move to the next week with a fresh mindset and a fresh analysis after all the events gets over. So this is how our expiry went. So your takeaway from here will be, fix which strike price will be 0 on expiry and sell it, and have a closing idea. So for me, the closing idea was, if Nifty closed above this TC level, I thought I will just close, and after it retrace this resistance, I thought I'll just re-enter the same position. So this was my closing level, but luckily my close level was not breached at all for the whole day. So that allowed me to stay in the position for a long time, and at this support levels, I booked my profits, because we obviously know the market is not going to go closing here, because it's going to obviously take support in the flat market. It's not more trending also. So I just went with the flow. I booked the profits here and re-entered here, made some profit in the first candle, and that's how. So totally, market is below CPR, right? The main verdict is the market is below the CPR, and I was only looking to sell call options, and that's how I really made profits today. That's the main secret. So know in which trend the market is in and go with the trend. You will never make losses, and even if you make loss also, it's not going to be big loss. You know that we can do 4 things: big loss, big profit, small loss, small profit. So you should basically avoid the big loss, and that's the main secret of trading, I would say. So doing this kind of trading will easily allow you to restrict the big loss. Even if you make small losses, you still have chance to make a small profit to recover it, or to make a big profit to recover and then be in a profitable side. So this is the biggest takeaway from this expiry. So this is not a big deal to trade this expiry, because it's a very calm expiry today. There is no big volatility in this expiry, because also the VIX is just below 16. VIX is just below 16. So it's not a big volatile expiry, and it was keeping calm, and that's a very simple way to approach an expiry in option selling approach. So yeah, that's the expiry. That's my expiry profits, and that's how I deal with the expiry trades. So my setup will allow me to do whatever I want, but it will allow me to do only with the trend trades, not against the trend trades. Even if my trades setup is totally false, I'll just move the trades to another side or close it and wait for a very good opportunity again. So my simple suggestion will be, don't always go with the instincts, go with the technicals always wins the instincts. Based on the experience, I say I have been through a lot just by believing the instincts can help sometimes in your life or in your regular activities, but not in the trading, I guess. Instincts need to be there only when you are ready to gamble a lot of money and lose a lot of money. But when you're going to make some real profits, like do it as a business, or think it as a real game, right? Real life game. and you're not going to risk anything. So you don't believe instincts, and that point you will actually need to follow the technicals alone. Even the Fed meeting was having a very big, giving a very big panic for us as a trader. That's why I winded up all the positions. But eventually, what happened? Today morning, nothing got affected. Everything was like the same. The market was almost flat. A gap up. There was a gap up, gap down open, but the market was ended up in a flat. So even fundamentals are not even important in the market, I would say. So if you are going to be investor, if you're going to invest in a company, you should fundamentally analyze the profits, losses, the product, the sales, and stuff like that. But when it comes to trading, end of the day, you're going to enter and exit trade in a particular day or a particular week. For that, you don't need to focus more on the fundamentals, news, the speech, and stuff like that. Mostly follow your technicals perfectly, and the probability and the consistency of your strategy is going to be your winners. So nothing else. Your instincts and fear and panic is not going to help you at all. So your probability and the consistency that you have in a strategy is going to help you to become a very good trader for your future. So yeah, that's what I want to say. I thought I should start this because there's a long gap. I thought I should just post some video. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. So see you in the next video, and happy trading. So follow your strategies and let me know in the comment sections what is your strategy and what's your setup. Do you indicators, price action patterns, whatever? What do you follow as an entry, exit, and stop loss setup? So let me know in the comments. So yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.